Can't. There's Jen.
Where's the mic?
Where's my audio?
Jesse Bunsen says muted. No, that's somebody else. See, their mics are muted. That's
Seem to. These things are.
That's all I
Oh.
care about.
Hello? We're here.
You can say hello now. I unmuted at 7 o'clock.
it's not seven.
Right.
Yeah, can you see us?
Yes, I can see you.
Marcia's here too.
Hello to both of you.
Thank you.
So it is now 7 o'clock. I'd like to call the quarterly meeting of the North Canaan Events Committee to order. Marilisa, where are you? We have to hang on because we haven't met quorum.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can mute yourselves if you want to talk without being recorded because everything
No.
is being recorded.
That's fine.
She's typing, but that's not helping. I'm trying to get in. Thank you for being patient. She's having difficulty signing on.
Can you skip the chat?
Can I see the chat?
Yeah.
I can now. Okay. I have it up on the side now.
Can you see what Megan said?
Yeah.
I want to make sure.
Can you see that I typed back? Okay. This is all new. This is new. When I call her, will it count if she is not on Zoom, but she's on a phone call?
She's doing down.
Those truckers too. I don't know how.
That was,
Because I have a, I don't know where I got it, or if I found it in my basement or what, but I have a 12-inch wooden ruler, like a promotional material from a shoe store. I have to remember, now I can't remember what it was, and it has like little pictures of like ducks
That's cool.
and animals and stuff, like it's just, it's this thing that just doesn't exist anymore, you know, like printed in Iowa, you know, like,
yeah,
you know, we, something like we measure your family in inches and years.
I can't start because I can't make quorum.
Okay. Uh-huh. And where was it?
Oh, right.
it was in the.
No, there was a store. Oh, yeah.
It was in that building somewhere, one of those.
Mm.
I don't know if it was like where the train store. One of those.
Oh, one of those in the Canfield building.
Can-
Yeah.
So should I like start again and we crop this out or no? Okay. Okay. So we're just waiting on quorum. Okay. Yep.
How many do you need? What?
I need her, yeah.
I'm working on it. My computer's just really slow.
All right, well, I'm just gonna have you on speakerphone and move on because we can't proceed without you.
Figured you if you knew I was coming, why the meeting ID didn't load, I don't know. Kinda,
Well, other people are on, so we're good.
but I'm working on it. So go ahead.
All right. Is there a motion to approve or amend the agenda?
I'll make the motion to approve.
Thank you. Second,
Second.
thank you. Any discussion? All right, hearing none, so passed. Approve or amend the minutes of the prior meeting, October 27th, 2025. They do need to be amended. They were submitted reading July 28th. So I'd like to amend the date to October 27th, 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Minutes, correct the date.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to old business. Winterfest. Marlisa, do you have the statistics for that or?
Just 1 second. I'm trying to get on, so I'll just stop by. Yeah, hold on. You have it. So I do have here that we were able to give to the elementary school $680, which was earned, which was the vendor fees for the event. $190 was retained by the events committee. Our major expense for this event was the Santa Claus, which was $125. We also had spent money for the inserts for the A-frame signs. But those funds were covered by the Canaan Foundation grant. And the other thing that did have a swag table and a donation box, which netted us $47. Thank you.
So it was another successful Winterfest. The school was very happy with how everything turned out. We had some no-shows, but we were able to move people around so it didn't look like it was less. And the school was happy with the food. The VFW had partnered to help with the food, and that went very well. As far as other winter events, I guess that there's some questioning around town as to lack of participation. So as far as decorating, Mary-Lisa, I'm going to hang up. I see you're on. All right. Decorating, there was less folks who were decorating their houses, less businesses that participated. Santa letters, there was less participation there, and lots of questions as to why it might be. Well, we know it got cold really quick, and I think people weren't able to decorate because it got cold and frozen grounds. And so that might be some of the reason as to why there wasn't as much decorations. As far as the Santa letters, I'm not sure there. I think that it was reported there was only 50 letters that got collected. The Santa chase was well attended. So that was the best out of the 3 road races that we had. And trying to recall how many runners we had there.
There was roughly 50, I think, is what I
Yeah,
read.
I think they had a few that didn't show that had registered. You're correct. We, as the events committee, have decided to not do the road races anymore. There just wasn't enough manpower, and it kind of needs its own subcommittee to happen. So jumping ahead to the 2026 events, when we had the roundtable and we sorted out the schedule, we have decided to kind of turn down doing the road races. They also didn't seem to be a moneymaker, which was kind of how it was presented as a fundraiser, and that did not seem to be the case. I guess on to you for a treasurer's report.
Okay, our balance in our special account as of December 31st was $38,665.32. There were no new donations that happened during the last quarter. We already went through the Winterfest. The only other real thing that the treasurer was very busy doing this last quarter, unfortunately, was getting all the vendor fees refunded. So we did get that taken care of for the Spring Fest and the Pumpkin Fest. There were 2 vendors that graciously donated their $25 each. They donated their fees to the events committee. And the only other thing that, just to backtrack just a little bit, for the other winter events, the expenses that we had for the letters to Santa, the paper, stickers, and stamps, the total expense was $96.78. But it is our understanding that there's plenty of paper and stamps left for next year.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you so much. So moving on to new business. 2026 events. Pretty much everyone was at the round table, so I'm just going to go over it briefly so that it's kind of read into record. So this month of January is our quarterly meeting. In February, we are assisting with support for the George Washington Birthday Ball, which is being put on by the Friends of the History Center. That is on February 21st. Kathy is here and she has dropped some more flyers that we're going to hang up. Tickets are on sale at local businesses. Those would be Freund's Farm Market, Douglas Library, NBT Bank, and the Accordion Museum. And we thank all those businesses for supporting and selling the tickets locally. Yes, it's NBT, and I did have that written, NBT in North Canaan. Thank you for the clarification. Do we have an update as to how many tickets or no? Because now they're in these businesses, so we don't
Yeah,
really.
I haven't checked in with them, especially since the snowstorm. I figured I'd check in with
Got
them
it.
towards the end of this week and see how they're doing.
All right. Well, thank you for helping spearhead all that.
Sure.
It's going to be really exciting, and those of us that went to the library on Wednesday night and saw Catherine Boughton, she did a presentation kind of filling you in of information of history, which was really pretty fascinating. So that's February. In between February, March. Sorry, Marlisa.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
No.
That's okay. The appeals letter, I know that that's next on the list. Are we attempting to send that out end of February, beginning of March, or what was your time frame on that?
I figured we would, looks like the letter itself is almost set to go. I just need to work on the card inserts. And I think we can go ahead and get that order placed in February. And then be able
To
to
mail
send
out and
my goal would be to, because of my schedule, my goal would be to send them out, like get them out the last week of February.
perfect. All right, so hence February, March, the mailing of the appeals letter. In March, the only thing that's kind of on our radar is the egg hunt, which again would be support for North Canaan Rec. In April, we will have another quarterly meeting on the 27th. And on the 25th is a town cleanup day. So that's just everyone coming together who would like to volunteer their services for the town cleanup day on Saturday, April 25th. In May will be our first vendor market. It is the spring vendor market on Sunday, May 31st at Bunny McGuire Park. My goal is to have all of the applications live as of next weekend. And there will be a post that will be going up on our Facebook page and on Instagram stating as much that the applications are all live for people to be starting to fill out. I did send an email to all of the vendors, like over 200 folks, about save the dates. And I kind of spelled out all of our vendor markets, anything that we're in collaboration with, and have had lots of folks emailing back that they're interested and looking forward to the applications. So that's a positive. The other thing happening in May would be the plant sale at the library, and that is confirmed for May 16th. So again, we will help support that with advertising efforts. In June, the townwide tag sale will be the weekend of the 20th and 21st. Prior to that, the weekend just prior, there's going to be some history events celebrating the 250th anniversary of the nation. So there will be more to come on that as we get closer. The 13th is a North Canaan event, and the 14th are cemetery tours in all of the Canaans. So South Canaan, East Canaan, North Canaan, which will be pretty exciting to have all those cemetery tours. And there's committees that are being sent out from Friends of the History Center is doing subcommittees for cemetery tours.
Yeah, well, that's in collaboration with the
With the
Ballsville
Ballsville-
Historical.
Okay, thank you for clarification. So again, lots of ways to get involved in some of these historical celebrations that are happening. July would be Summer Nights of Canaan. That is July 15th through the 18th. That would be our carnival. On the 18th is also fireworks and the Firemen's Parade. There's many other things that are happening, the church chicken dinner. So there's a lot of things that people will need to be on the lookout. We will be doing more press releases with the papers and hoping to get more coverage. We did have the Lakeville Journal was at our roundtable, so that was great to be able to start the ball rolling and with some coverage. Forgot in July is our third quarterly meeting on July 27th. And in August, we move into Railroad Days. Again, lots of planning already happening for Railroad Days. We'll start on Thursday the 6th with the community picnic. Friday the 7th is the night market. It will be the only night market this year. Again, paring down and just trying to reprioritize our efforts with events and what the group felt was successful and doable. On Saturday the 8th, the trains will be the major focus. We're looking into sponsors for the bed race, movie, historical walking tours. Again, on Sunday, Railroad Days would end with the trains departing, another walking tour, possibly another movie, and we're looking into possibly moving the cars, the historical cars that came last year to Sunday to help kind of spread out the events that are happening during Railroad Days. There's lots of other history things in the month of August as well that we will be supporting, but they are not being held in North Canaan. So more to come on those. In September, we have a collaboration with the school. So the school is doing their car show again for the second year on Saturday the 19th, and has asked us to join in with a vendor market. They do advertise a rain date, so I've passed that on to the vendors that event, because it is a collaboration, does have a rain date of Sunday the 20th. In October, we have Pumpkin Fest on Sunday the 18th. October shows lots of busyness every single weekend. So we're hoping being on Sunday will help with some of our foot traffic, because a lot of other events are taking place on Saturdays. And then our fourth quarterly meeting is October 26th. The Scarecrow Fest will be on during Pumpkin Fest as well, Scarecrow Contest. November, we have Winterfest. And that is again a collaboration with the school. Indoor vendor market. That's where Santa would be coming up again. And that is also Parade of Lights. So that's November 29th. The day before, we will again co-advertise with FFA alumni, who is doing a vendor market on Small Business Saturday. So last year in 2025, I sent out applications to all of our vendors, co-advertising for a vendor weekend giving them opportunities to participate in Falls Village and North Canaan. And that seemed to be well received, and they had a lot of vendors sign up. North Canaan should be doing another small business Saturday as well, which we will again support. Whoever happens to spearhead that and come up with the flyer, and we will support those local businesses that are offering something for Small Business Saturday. Then in December, it would be the judging of the business windows, and it would also end the letters to Santa. And I think that that's our lineup for 2026. Did I miss anything?
Can't think of anything. I did have a question though. As we go, when you sit back and look at this whole list, there's a lot.
There is.
We're going to need, would it be a good idea to make a list of people that would agree ahead of time to be available for those dates if we need helpers?
So we are going to utilize a program called Sign Up Genius. And I'm going to do a Sign Up Genius for every event. It allows me to write down how many people I'm looking for, what exactly those people, their duties are. So people not only can read about it at their own terms and sign up at their own time, but we don't have to keep hounding people. We just send them this link. They get to read about it. They get to sign up. And then it sends them reminders that they have signed up and when their shift is.
Okay.
So it's a pretty neat thing, and it takes a lot of pressure off of us and all the back and forth of, oh, can you remind me? Oh, can you check back? And
Yeah.
so this way, the schools use it, and many other people have spoke highly about it. I think it's really going to be able to help. We did end up for Pumpkin Fest, there was a lot of kids from the high school that were coming out to help. And they were literally still signing up the week of, even because they didn't get the message that we had canceled Pumpkin Fest. So I think knowing ahead of time where all of our pools of volunteers are coming from and being able to get that link out to them, that's going to help people sign up for more shifts because they'll know exactly what is being asked of them.
And I
Good.
just want to throw in there, Jen, if I'm correct, there's no charge for this Sign Up Genius, so that everybody knows.
Correct. Yes.
Oh.
We found a free program.
It doesn't cost us anything,
Wow.
but it's going to save us a lot of time. It saved Jen a lot of time.
We're hoping to continue our, I guess every month we have a gathering at the station for musical gatherings. We're hoping to get that to an outdoor setting on one of the decks at the station, and might even do it a little bit more than once a month. So that would be on Sundays, but that's not definitely set yet. So we're hoping that will be able to be done. Film at
Well,
11.
you just keep us posted, and we will definitely be pushing that flyer
Yeah.
for whatever said dates you have.
Yeah. Okay. And we are scheduled for February 15th.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you had that on your list, but we're doing that at the station upstairs, where the brewery art bar was. It's a Sunday, 2 to 4. Valentine's Day
Thank you.
weekend.
Thank you. I did not mention it. So I thank you for mentioning that, and keep us posted when you have that flyer so that we can work on getting them up and around town.
Good.
So the appeals letter has been rewritten. There's several people that have offered their input. We thank you, everyone, on that revisions and rewriting, and that it's one of like 4 pieces, because there's the letter, there's the return card, there's the return envelope, and then there's the outer envelope. So some of these items do need to go up to Staples to get printed. Marlisa and I will coordinate and work on the final touches, and then get that sent out so that Marlisa can start addressing envelopes. And,
I have the labels ready to go.
perfect. We had everything stuffed by Staples last year, so it saved us a lot of time. It was all part of the quote that they gave us, so was that correct, or was it all just folded?
No. No,
Just folded?
they were folded by Staples.
Okay,
I did the stuffing. It
thank
doesn't
you.
take that much time. It was, depending on when we have everything all ready, we may need to put a small group together to do it if I'm not around. But my goal is to, I know I'll have the labels prepared. As far as the physical stuffing of it, we'll see how the timing goes. Hopefully I'll get it all done.
Well, keep us posted if you do need help.
Yeah.
I will
I
definitely
plan on,
be available.
I'll be leaving February 28th. So my goal is to get it done before then. So you and I will talk as far as getting the staples and getting it turned around. Hopefully they didn't take that long last year, I don't believe, to get them ready.
Miss Megan is saying that she is happy to help with that as well.
Amazing. Thank you.
Her volume is not work, or her microphone is not working, so she's sending messages.
Okay, perfect.
So we definitely can get a group together if we need to stuff envelopes. So is there any other business to come before the committee?
Nothing here.
Good.
Good. Megan's good. Okay. All right. So our next quarterly meeting is April 27th. It doesn't look, do we have any public comments? Okay, we're good there too. Motion.
Jen?
Thank you. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll
Thank you.
second. I'll second.
Thank you. Thank you. Any discussion? No. Because we're adjourning. Okay.
Thank
right.
you, Jen.
So we are
Lisa,
done
thank
at,
you.
Thank you, Ken.
thank you.
Thank you.
Kathy,
We're
everybody,
done at
thank you.
7:31. Thank you everyone for joining on Zoom. Have a good night.